Hello, hello, everybody.
Hey,
Welcome to our December stream, our final stream of the year. Woohoo! We
this is
made it.
it.
Yeah, we made it through 2021,
Yep.
folks. Everyone's here in one piece. We did great. For anyone who is a first time streamer, hello and welcome. We do monthly streams for Cell to Singularity where we just give you updates about what's going on in the game, and we're happy to have you here. We'll introduce ourselves. How about Andrew? You go first.
All right. My name's Andrew, also known as Lunch in the Discord, and I'm the head game designer at Computer Lunch. So that's me.
Yes, you are the lunch. Without you, there would be no beyond, no cells, no nothing. Uh,
That's true. But there's a lot of other people that help out too. So
yeah, I'm one of them. I'm Emily. Without me, I guess there would be no live streams. I'm the social media manager, so I'm the one cranking out all the content that you get to see on our Twitter, our Facebook, and our Instagram, and our TikTok. But that's been a little bit on the back burner lately. But we will be getting more TikTok videos out again soon. So thank you everyone for tuning in. We're happy to have you here for our final stream of 2021. It's going to be a good one. We got some fun stuff planned for you. So, just to kick some things off, I know that there's been a really big event going on that a lot of scientists and astronomers are very excited about this month, and it has something to do with the James Webb Telescope. So, um, do you want to do like a little drum roll or
yeah,
something? Because I think this is really cool, and I'm excited that we're doing something for it in the game.
yeah. So we're adding something new to the solar system garden, and it is it's the
Huh.
James Webb Telescope is going to be added to the solar garden. So the James Webb Telescope is it's kind of a replacement for what's called the Hubble telescope, which is a telescope that just takes these beautiful pictures of the solar system, and the James Webb is going to be replacing it very soon. So
Well,
this
I think it'll be adding along to the Hubble telescope. Like the Hubble telescope could only do so much, but now the James Webb telescope it provides like more uh, in-depth photos using infrared, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I think it's slightly different wavelengths that should allow us to see even further into the universe. But it's exciting because they've been working on this one for about 20 years, I think, and it's finally going to launch into space on Christmas morning. So the 25th, I think, in the
Mm-hmm.
morning, it will be launched. So, and if you, so very shortly, if you open up the solar system garden, you'll see this satellite floating around near Earth, and you can zoom in and kind of check it out in all 3D detail. And then we're also going to be doing like a little mini game that'll be starting in a few days, where you can unlock a badge for the James Webb. So that'll be coming up soon. So keep an eye out for that. And it's kind of like it's going to be kind of like a mini game. We're experimenting with doing events in the game, so this is a little bit of a test for that type of gameplay.
Yeah, that's something that we've developed a little bit for in the past. And then because of the Beyond and wanting to focus on that, we kind of shelved it for a bit. But I'm excited to see that we're finally just testing it out and seeing how it's going to work. And what better way to do it than with the James Webb Telescope? It's going to be really, really cool. Uh, and,
Yeah.
oh, sorry.
I'm very excited. It's there's a lot riding on. Like our team is always nervous whenever we release a new expansion or a new patch, because there's all these bugs and stuff that can go wrong. But for all these scientists and engineers that have been working on this satellite, I'm sure they're super nervous about the launch that's happening on the 25th, because it's so much effort that's gone into creating this telescope. And so hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully they have a successful launch. And then once the telescope launches, it's not we won't get any pictures back from it for a few months, because the telescope is located. It's like the Hubble telescope orbits very close to the Earth, but the James Webb actually is going to live about 1 million miles away from the Earth. So it's going to take about a month for it to fly out to this position in space called the L2, the Lagrange 2 point, and that's like a special zone where it can kind of orbit in space. So when you see the James Webb in the game, we've actually tried our best to position it at this Lagrange point 2 spot. So it's located right behind the Earth, and it even will orbit kind of in a similar pattern to the way the James Webb Telescope will orbit. So we're really excited for people to see that in the game.
Super cool. Also, I know that there's another fun addition being added to the James Webb update, and this is something that is, I think, one of the coolest things that we're going to be adding in. It is a bit of a challenge and a little bit of a risk, but I think it's really cool, and it'll just kind of cement more of what we're going to be doing with current event stuff in the future. And those are little badges or medallions that you can earn. We're still figuring out the name for it, but it's kind of like a smaller version of secret achievements.
Yes. So this is so in a few days the James Webb event will start, and it's basically a pretty small mini game. But if you play the mini game to completion, you'll get to earn this patch. And I think we're calling them. No, wait. I'm not sure
Yeah,
what we're calling them.
we call them
Badges, maybe.
Yeah, let us know what you guys like: badges,
Yeah.
patches, or medallions.
Medallions. So if you complete the James Webb event, you'll get this. It's kind of like a secret achievement, but it's a medallion. It's a little bigger, and it just means you participated in the event. But yeah, so this is kind of like, so for people that know what the telescope looks like, it has kind of this honeycomb shape for the mirrors. So we tried to design a badge that shows that. Oh, people like medallions. Okay.
Good to know. Thank you for your feedback.
Yeah. We wanted for this one, Olga designed it so it looks like a patch for like a spaceship launch. So they used to, and they still do, design these patches for the astronauts to wear on their spacesuits for each launch. So we wanted this to look like a patch also. But if we call them patches, then it's confusing because we update the game with a new patch. So medallions, maybe. So way.
I really like the design of this too, and if we end up doing more in-game events like this, if people request them a lot, it would be cool to see different kinds. Kind of like, it reminds me of when I was in Girl Scouts, and every time I'd get a patch, I would sew it on my vest.
Yeah.
So look forward to that, guys. We're hoping to get it out sooner rather than later. I know, Andrew, you basically talked about how we're aiming for like around Christmas time, just like the launch itself.
Yeah. So the James Webb, actually on the 22nd, which I think is today. You should actually see the telescope in the game now if you navigate over to the Earth. But the James Webb event will not start for a few days. We have to push out a patch. And it's just, like I said, it's kind of, for us, it's a little bit of a prototype for what our events might look like. So it's not a very complicated mini game, but if you complete the mini game, you'll get this medallion.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Someone's saying, do you think there could be a Santa ape medallion? Maybe in the future.
Yeah, one medallion at a time for now.
Yeah, we had fun. I hope people notice we threw some holiday decorations in the game. My favorite is the Santa sleigh with an ape driving it.
Oh yeah, it's a classic. I already put it up on social.
We also decorated the medieval scene. So we put some stockings over the fireplace, and we actually lit the fire. The fire is not normally on fire. And that was one of our mods. Draco came up with that idea. Draco drew a picture for us, so we were like, "That's a great idea, Draco."
Yeah, we couldn't not do it after that. And I think there's also a snowman somewhere. So let us know when you find where that snowman could possibly be. I'll give you a hint. It is in the newest update, the newest expansion. So.
Yes. See if you can find the snowman in the solar garden.
Yes. I'm sure that there are some people here who already have.
Yeah.
But yes, so speaking of the solar garden, keep an eye out for the James Webb telescope. Let us know when you find it. And when the in-game event is up and ready to go, we'll be posting about it on our socials. So keep an eye on that as well. But that's not the only thing that is coming at you relating to space and all of the cool satellites that are going to be up there. We're also finally getting back into doing some monthly contests. So here are some details about it. It's going to be launching tomorrow. So you guys have a leg up above everyone else. Don't tell them. Shh. So here we go. It's called Launch Your Own Satellite Contest. So basically, you get to design your own satellite. The James Webb Telescope has its own unique design, and it's kind of cute. And our whole team has looked at it and been like, oh, this is like honestly really sweet and cute. And it's been really exciting watching NASA being able to launch something that's been really exciting for the whole space lover community. And we kind of wanted to pay homage to that through this kind of contest. So everyone, you can create your own original satellite design, and we want to see them. I'll give some more details about that, but for now, I'm just gonna talk about the dates. So it's starting tomorrow. The Reddit page for our contest will be going live tomorrow, and oh, my cat's joining me to tell you about the contest details. So that page will be going live on Reddit tomorrow, and we'll be posting it in our Discord. And the deadline will be January 24th. So you have about a month to make a cool design. Let us know what kind of satellite you would launch in there out into space. It could be something really goofy. It can be something really serious and cool and sleek in design. Really anything that you want. It is going to be a Discord exclusive contest. So if you're not already a part of our Discord, we can add a link for you to join, which I will do after I finish explaining the rules, because multitasking is not the best to do when you're already doing a bunch of different things. You can design your own satellite. Again, it can be silly, it can be goofy, it can be fun, it can be sleek, modern, whatever. As realistic as you want it to be, or just like it looks like a teddy bear. Anything. And you can...
Yeah. Yeah, we're really excited to see what people design. I think our team is going to come up with some ideas too. But because satellites, they look so different and strange. And the James Webb one has these honeycomb shapes. So it's very unique the way it looks. And they always have like little antenna. So we think it would be real fun to have people come up with their own concepts for satellites or telescopes. And yeah, we want to see what people can design.
Yeah, and we thought this would be a fun way to kickstart the monthly contests again, because it's been a while since we've done them, since we wanted to focus on the Beyond. And now that the Beyond is out and monthly contests are back in, it's fun to do some space-themed ones. So we're excited to see what you guys make. And also, there's no template or anything. The way you'll be able to submit your entries is on the channel-specific channel is the contest-specific channel in our Discord. The name will go out for that tomorrow again with the contest details. It'll be in our Reddit page, and it'll be in our Discord under announcements tomorrow.
And people will mostly submit drawings, probably. Mm-hmm. I assume. Yeah, you can draw a picture of your concept and maybe put some notes on the drawing.
Yeah,
that's the easiest way. Mm-hmm.
If you have extra details about your satellite, that's also incredibly welcome. If you want to use silly putty, if you want to make it out of popsicle sticks, go right ahead, be our guest. The more creativity, the better. Yeah, and here comes the Brigade of Sirens to welcome all of your satellites into this world. And also...
They're saying the chat's a little quiet.
Oh, hello.
We'll talk louder.
Can you hear us? We'll talk a little louder if that's what you need.
Sounds good.
Sweet. All right. Also, there will be 3 winners total. It's pretty similar to some past monthly contests that we've had this year. So what we're going to be doing is the whole Cells team is going to be judging together based on what are our favorites and which ones stood out the most, which ones felt the most creative, and that's how we'll basically be judging. And then based on which ones have been most popularly chosen by our team, that will determine who wins the first 3 slots. And I'm sure a lot of you want to know about the prizes, which will include some Cells merch. Hopefully we'll be getting some new stuff out there soon, so there will be some fun stuff to choose from. There's Darwinium, because classic, like, who doesn't want some Darwinium? And also, this is something that we would really like to do for the winning satellite, to have a 3D model made for the winner. So hopefully they don't actually use like a 3D modeling software for the for their satellite, but if
then they
don't...
already have a 3D model. Yeah, so because we're sticking the James Webb Telescope in the game, and we may stick a few other famous satellites in the Beyond expansion in the future. So it would be really fun to, whatever the winning satellite that is designed, that we'll have somebody make a 3D model of that. And hopefully we can add it to the game for a month or 2 as like a prize for that person.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So we're really excited about this contest, and I just want to say I'm honestly super stoked to see what all of you create and the kind of satellites that you're going to be submitting to our contest.
Someone said an Among Us imposter satellite. That's a good idea.
That would be really cute. Do it.
Yeah. And then Maxi V mentioned the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 as potential satellites that we could add. Those are great. Yeah, those are on our list that we want to add, because those 2 satellites are the furthest out from our Earth. And so it'd be nice to put those in the right position of where they are. Christmas tree satellite. Great idea.
All right. So
Sputnik. Someone recommended Sputnik. Yeah, Sputnik's
Sputnik.
Another one that's awesome. Yeah, the first satellite to be launched in space.
That's a good one.
Yep.
All right. So again, good luck, everybody. I'm going to figure out how to post a Discord link in here during the stream. So for anyone who isn't already a part of our Discord channel, keep an eye out for that link. It's coming to you soon.
If any of the mods are here, maybe they can post just a link to the Discord.
Hello. Yes. Some mod assistance would be fantastic. All right. So good luck, everyone. And we're excited to get back into the swing of these contests.
Oh, someone else mentioned rovers. Yeah. Yeah, the Mars rover would be cool also to add. So we do want to sprinkle in a few man-made objects into space over the next couple of months.
That would be great. Honestly, for the contest, we were kind of having a hard time deciding between like satellites or telescopes or rovers, because rovers especially are just like, there's something about them that feels really personal. I guess it's probably like in Star Wars, like with all the droids and stuff, I get kind of like a rover droid vibe, and there's something human about them that you can connect with them.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, I guess that's what they did in that WALL-E movie.
Yeah,
you feel so sympathetic to WALL-E.
Yeah, definitely. You can get some of those vibes from that movie. It's a good one.
Because they look like they have eyes, the rovers.
That's true. Yeah, you can find eyes in pretty much anything. But enough about eyes. Let's talk about our favorite things from this year, because, man, we've had quite the busy year. So, Andrew, I know when you talked to me about the stuff that has meant the most to you this past year, of course, I wasn't surprised when the Beyond came up first thing.
Yeah, this is, I guess this is going over some things we really liked that we accomplished this year. For me, building the solar system was a lot of fun, and it was kind of a challenge, but it was just so exciting to put all the planets together and have them orbit correctly and get the distance correct, and try to make it look as good as possible. So that's probably my number one thing for this year. Next year, there's still a lot more work to do on the solar system. So we want to go out into interstellar space. We just started to do a lot of the research for the nearest stars that we're going to include, and we're listing out like nebulas and stuff that we want to visit. So all that stuff is in stored for next year. But just building the solar system model was for me a very special thing.
For sure, you've accomplished a lot with it, and it turned out beautifully. So, good job, Andrew. Kudos.
Hooray! Yay! Oh, one other note about the solar system garden. So if you did download the recent patch, we added a few buttons in photo mode. You can remove the UI, and you can remove the orbits. So it just gives you a slightly different view. So it's less, you can kind of enjoy the beauty of the planets without seeing all those lines in there. So check that out in photo mode. The other thing is for mobile players, we are doing a lot of optimization on the solar system garden. So it does kind of run the phones hot, and the frame rate drops. We're trying to get it to run a lot faster. So in the new update, the Beyond Garden should be optimized. So expect it to just run better. I always want everything to run at 60 frames a second as a game designer. Let me close my window.
Nice. No, yeah. I mean, I think you've done a good job with the most recent update. I really like the camera UI update that you made. I think it adds some customization options that make it more fun to take some different kinds of photos.
Okay, here's another. So another thing that this year was special for me was we finally updated the underwater garden. So it used to be pretty basic. For people that have played for more than a year or even longer, the graphics have changed quite significantly. And the underwater garden used to be pretty basic. But in the beginning of this year of 2021, we did a patch to include aquatic mammals like whales and dolphins. And along with that update, we improved the underwater garden. And I just love the addition of this whale in here. When you unlock the whale, it's really awesome because it's so big and it floats kind of in the background. So this was I'm impressed with this update.
Yeah, I really like how, along with that update, when the whale spawns into the garden, it kind of swims across like this big dark abyss down there. It would be fun to add a secret achievement in the ocean garden in that space at some point. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, we talked about we wanted to add crustaceans at some point, and I think they could like live down in the bottom of the thing. So it would be fun if you start off on the plateau and then you actually you zoom down to the deep underwater and there's something down there, like crabs or something.
That would be really cool.
Someone said anglerfish, blobfish.
Yeah, blobfish. Blobfish. He could be the next Archie. No. Okay,
yeah, that would be good. Yeah. A blobfish would be a good candidate for like a silly character.
I love Archie. Anyway. Speaking of secret achievements.
Oh yeah, and we did the shark hunting. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks, Neo Beastery. Yeah, watching the sharks hunt is great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe we should put the blobfish there. People seem to like. Another really cool thing we got in before we started the Beyond development. So at the beginning of this year, we added about 10 secret achievements. And this was just, secret achievements are so fun. I used to play a lot of Nintendo games, and Nintendo games are like stuffed full of like secret achievements. And it's always fun when games have like little hidden things for you to find. So we got a chance to include a few secret achievements. Hopefully next year we can add 10 more, because they're just fun to find.
They really are. I know just coming up with ideas for some of these and then watching the team implement them has been a lot of fun on our end. So I would love to get that box checked off on our list, just because I know it's also popularly requested amongst our fans. So yeah, secret achievements is always something awesome to get more into the game.
Yeah, we want to get more of those. We got to get some people call in the dinosaur garden, they call Jeff, what dinosaur is that?
They call the
The
plesiosaur.
plesiosaur. Yeah, they call him Jeff, the one that's hiding in the corner. So that's become kind of a joke on the Reddit. So we definitely need to get Jeff a secret achievement.
Yeah, we need to do something with Jeff. Jeff is pretty great. I also have a couple highlights from this past year that I wanted to just take a second to reminisce about. First of all, I just wanted to say that my favorite contest, from a social perspective, all of my stuff is like social related, because of being the social media manager, that's just how it is. But Natural Selection Island was one of my favorite contests because I liked that it brought our whole fan base together, and based on their decisions and their choices, they were able to determine what kind of animal was going to be added into the game, and it ended up being the bat. And we did a really fun little update where we added the bat to the tree. It gave it its own little branch. Turns out that the Chiroptera branch wasn't even on the tree at first, so that allowed us to explore a whole nother branch of evolution, and you get to see it in the garden, so it was really cool. Yes, and the bat did win above the capybara, but only by like a slim margin.
It was a big upset. Yeah, we actually meant to put capybara in, and we'll probably still will, but we got really busy with the Beyond. Yes. Yeah, I had such a fun time. I thought this contest went really well. It was just fun to see who would get kicked off this island, and the form really worked. So I'm pretty sure we'll do this again next year.
Oh yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Also,
I guess if we did it again, it would probably be all new animals. I guess no returning guests.
It doesn't even have to be animals. What if we actually made it like satellites or rovers in space?
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
they get kicked off the planet.
That's a good idea.
Anyway, also as a social media manager, I'm always just kind of creeping on our social channels, seeing what kind of stuff people are making. And there was one star player on our Reddit page called Star Wars Fan 1234567 who made, I don't even know how many memes, but they made
like 60 plus. They kept going.
Way more than that, and they're still going. So I just wanted to give a shout out to them and say, keep going, because I love all the memes you're making. And this one was one of my favorite ones because Mesozoic Valley wouldn't be the Mesozoic Valley we all know and love today if it weren't for Archie and Jeff. So,
so thank you, Star Wars fan, wherever you are.
Yes.
Wow, quite the very prolific meme creator.
Yeah, I just want to say keep going, and everyone who makes memes and fan art and stuff. I'm always creeping in the Discord and the Reddit, so I love all the stuff you're making, and I wanted to say keep going because you're doing great, and it really makes my day to see all this kind of stuff being made by our fans. And also, of course, how can I not talk about the Beyond and what I had to do to help prep for it. I've collaborated with some team members to create some hype around the Beyond on our social channels. Leading up to it, we wanted to just create a sense of mystery and to get people questioning what's going on. And then on top of that, we also monitored the black hole that was being clicked on in the game. So between doing a really fun, unique social campaign that we haven't tried before, and then also getting to just share with you what's going on in the game, with all of our fans collectively clicking on the black hole, that whole hype was a quintessential moment for me this year, and it meant a lot because we've all been working really hard on the Beyond, and everyone did a great job.
Yeah, so thanks everyone who, if you were around for the black hole entry, thanks for helping to click on that. The launch went really well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone. I think the Beyond went as smoothly and as successfully as it did because of all of our great fans. So thank you, everyone. You were awesome clicking on that hole, the black hole, and And we can't wait to do more events like that in the future.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll bring the black hole back for phase 2 of the Beyond, because some of the research that we've been doing is about black holes, and we also think there's a black hole in the center of the Milky Way galaxy. So the second phase of the Beyond, you'll be going further out into the Milky Way. At some point, you should be unlocking the black hole at the center of the galaxy. So it might even look a lot like the one from the Beyond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we also had an AMA featuring the black hole on Discord. So if we ever bring the black hole back at some point, maybe he'll just pop up in the Discord again, and people can ask him questions. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that went really well too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's true. Like we only launched the Beyond about 6 weeks. No, about 2 months ago, but the whole team we're kind of taking a little bit of a break. So we're like we were supposed to do the stream last week, but we had to push it back. So this is not our normal time. But we're still in a little bit of like, okay, we released the Beyond. Now we're kind of trying to figure out what's next, and we're relaxing a little bit. But our whole team will be back in January, and then we'll be kind of refocusing on finishing the rest of the Beyond. And then I know a lot of people are asking about like what's up with the main simulation. Can you add more animals there? So we have plans for that too. So we're very excited about next year.
Yeah, there's a lot of different options for us, and one thing we'll be looking at when we return is looking at updating the roadmap, because I know that's also been popularly requested, and that is something that we need to update with everyone on our socials. So we'll be looking at that as soon as we come back. And also, we'll probably be reassessing our live stream schedule just a little bit. We still are going to do it on a monthly basis, but we might just be tweaking this, when that time frame will be per month. So thank you again, everyone, for all of your patience and support. And because of you, this has been a great year, another great year. And we can't wait for another great one next year.
Someone's asking about secrets in the Beyond. So no secrets yet, but as we mentioned earlier, we do want to add more secret achievements next year, and I'm sure there'll be a few secret achievements added to the Beyond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as a thank you to everyone, I know you all are asking some great questions. Just hold on to them for a couple more minutes, because we'll be going into our Q&A session. But right now, we're going to be giving you all our code for our final code for the year, which is going to be for 30 Darwinium cubes as a fun little send-off as we celebrate. So does anyone have any guesses as to what the code could be? I feel like it's gotten to a point where it's just fun to see people guess the code, and we can't not do it anymore. So I like to see everyone's guesses. It's a word that we like to use quite often. So that's a that's a clue.
I don't know. It's kind of a more generic word for the game. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Singular.
not. It's not.
Someone kind of got it.
Yeah, someone kind of got it. It describes how we feel about the year.
Nady Red got the closest yet.
Yeah, let's do it. Cellular.
It's
our catchphrase.
cellular.
You gotta stay cellular.
Cellular. Yeah. Oh, everyone had such good guesses. They had James Webb and Christmas holiday. Maybe we should ask people to pick the code.
That would be a fun one. But
Sells holiday gangsters. That's a good code. Yeah. So, and how many? This is for, what is this? 20 cubes?
For 30.
30. Whoa, 30.
Yeah, it's for the end of the year. You gotta celebrate a little bit.
It's a big present.
It is a big present.
Yeah.
That's all caps. Cellular, CELLULAR.
Cellsmith. That would have been good.
Cellsmith.
Yeah. Shale 12. Nice. Hey, Shale 12. Steam cards. Unfortunately, we can't do Steam cards yet. I mean, our game is a free game on Steam, but we have to reach. I guess the game has to get a little more popular before we're allowed to do Steam cards. So they haven't given us permission to do Steam cards yet. So.
Yes, and also we'll be rolling into our QA session right now. I'm just gonna give the brief code rules. So that's cellular for Android and Steam. Again, iOS players, unfortunately, due to Apple protocols, we can't give you the code directly. But if you do have access to a computer and you are able to download Cell to Singularity on Steam, you can redeem it on there, and you can be able to use the cloud transfer system and download your save file onto your computer, put it onto Steam, and then redeem it from there, and then put it back on your phone. I'm sorry it's so complicated. I wish there was an easier way of redeeming codes on iOS. I really do. I have an iPhone, and it's so painful, but that is one way to get the code. All right. So I'll pull that up again at the end of the stream, but for now is our Q&A session. People were asking so many good questions, and I want to get to as many of them as we possibly can. This was a bit of a shorter show, so we can take some more questions than we usually do. So ask away, folks. If you have any questions for us, let us know. We actually have a question for you this time in our Q&A as well. Yeah.
We do?
We do.
I forgot what our question was.
I'll ask it later, but I think I would like to give the floor to our viewers first and see what kind of questions they have. I do see I Like Ramen 45 has been asking if there will be horses. If a lot of
no horses in the game.
There's no horses in the game. We've been planning to have horses in the new Civ Garden, but the new Civ Garden has been put on hold until further notice. So
that's right, because horses are like domestic animals.
Yes.
So we were thinking that it would be more related to the civilization, I believe.
Yeah. Technically there is horses, or there are horses in the game, because there's the horse domestication trait on the Civ Garden tree. Just there's no 3D model. But
what are you talking about? We got horses in the game.
But 3D model wise, we'll look into it. We're again, like our team will be assessing what we're going to be prioritizing once we get back into the swing of things, and we're all back in the virtual office when we get back from break in January. So we'll be talking about those plans in our future upcoming live streams as well. So keep tuning in, and then maybe we'll be talking more about horses.
Yeah, Shale 12 Pac-Man frogs. I don't know what Pac-Man frogs is, but frogs specifically. Nisa, the other day, Nisa brought up amphibians. Like, we don't have amphibians in the game, and the amphibian tree is not actually that large. It's only kind of 3 major animals. Mm-hmm. So that's something we definitely, at least by the end of next year, we'll hopefully have amphibians on there.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, I think she said it's just frogs, salamanders, and then there's like one other major animal in the amphibian group.
Yes.
So it's like
let's see, what else is there? What about cows? Cows, same thing as horses. Same answer.
Yeah, domestic.
The Mad Badger asks, I remember asking before if there will be an update to the Mesozoic Valley tree, both in the background and the tree layout itself. Are there still plans about that?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of work to improve the Mesozoic. I think it's tough because there's a few bigger priorities right now. The finishing the rest of the Beyond is probably the number one thing. And then we're supposed to do astronomy information on the civilization tree. So those are kind of our next major priorities. And then we're also talking about like, are we going to do more event-based things like this James Webb event? So there's a few other like major priorities that are kind of above the Mesozoic Valley right now. But we know the Mesozoic Valley does need some tuning improvements, and then just a little bit more love would be great. Unfortunately, it's not on our immediate schedule, but we know there is room for improvement there.
Yes, definitely. It is something that our team has talked about, but again, it's not as high priority as some other things that we want to put into the game first.
Yeah, like people are saying insects and spiders, like, because if we have to, it's like go back and improve the Mesozoic Valley or like include spiders and insects, it would be like, well, let's do insects. We don't have those yet. So it'd be more fun to do that.
Well, we also do it based on popular requests. Like,
Yes.
there are some issues with Mesozoic Valley that need improvement gameplay wise, I think, before aesthetic wise. So, again, also, like, if we do end up doing an update with Mesozoic Valley for quality of life, it'll probably be more in the gameplay department or game design. But again, like, that'll be reflected in our
Roadmap.
yes, thank you. The term slipped my mind for a second.
Roadmap. Yeah, we got to update that.
Yeah.
We didn't update it because we don't know what it's gonna look like. We have to talk about what it's gonna be.
Yeah, and that'll be within the first week that we get back.
Yeah.
Well, lots of questions. Whoa, lots of questions. Thanks for asking all these questions, guys.
So Justin Gamer 10,000. Are you going to release the universe? Yeah, that's kind of the next step. We'll go beyond Alpha Centauri, and I guess unlock stars and nebulas, maybe exoplanets. And that's kind of we're still trying to come up with the research, but that's the next. Those will be the ranks past rank 17. You'll start exploring further out.
It looks like Maya Shepherd 72 was addressing an issue that she gets with her iPhone, where it heats up a lot when they play the game on iOS for longer than 15 to 30 minutes or so. I know that there are usually bugs that we prioritize and try to figure out. Andrew, I don't know if this is an issue that we've had multiple reports on.
Yeah, it's just, sometimes the game runs hot. We are still doing optimizations on the performance of the Beyond. I mentioned we have some performance improvements for the Solar Garden, so it'll run at a higher frame rate and hopefully not make the phone so hot. That's one thing. In January, there's still a little bit more polish work we want to do on the Beyond, so hopefully performance improvements will be there too. But yes, but sometimes the game does make people's phones hot. We apologize about that. You can put it in the battery. You probably know there's a low power mode that helps a little bit, but it slows the frame rate down.
Yeah, so we're sorry about the issues that it's causing for your phone. Let us know if it keeps up when you go into power saving mode.
A few people are talking about bugs and people like insects. I think, yeah, it's eventually we do want to add insects. Insects are pretty cool, but we don't know when that'll be.
Yeah, arthropod expansion. Keep asking for it, guys. That's
Someone
what I want to work on.
Someone said they should be underground, so it's almost like the garden is like in dirt or something. That would be neat.
That would be so cool. Though not all bugs are underground, so.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to have some flying around and some in the dirt.
I know. What I was thinking was when entomologists gather specimens, they usually pin them like in boxes and in display cases and stuff. So I thought it'd be cool, like maybe if there were like silhouettes and stuff that you could fill in with like pinned insects. So let us know if that sounds cool.
Yeah, that would look great too, like collecting a board of butterflies or any animal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. There are lots of questions to go through.
New animals. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I like Ramen had another question. There should be a thing for the Beyond, like in the Mesozoic Valley, that when you reach a certain level, you unlock new animals in the primary simulation because there's still a lot of animals. So Ramen, we are planning to do that, but not with animals. It's going to be astronomy content. So the astronomy is like the history of humanity's relationship to space and the stars. So we're thinking that you're going to unlock civilization nodes as you progress into the Beyond, and those will work similar to reptiles. So probably at like rank 3, rank 6, rank 10, you'll unlock more nodes, civilization nodes.
We got a question asking about if we're going to be touching more upon the subject of AI and singularity, probably branching it out more on the main tree. I do know we've talked about fleshing out more of the Civ tree and making some changes there, along with some updates that would relate to the Beyond. So if we do end up fleshing out more about AI and Singularity, it'll probably be when we restructure that whole tree.
Yeah, we got to get some more of that in there. I know people love the science fiction elements, we'll try to get some of that in there.
Well, even non-science fiction, like there's so much about technology that's evolving these days. Do you
Yeah.
know about the AI that named herself and is like
No, I didn't hear
actually a
that.
full-on citizen? Like
No,
I forget what country she's
what's that
in.
called? Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
she named herself Sophia, I think.
Nice.
She's really cool, but like it would be cool to have her in the tree because
That's
like
cool.
AI is
Sophia
really
AI.
really taking bounds and leaps in our day and age.
Sophia AI. Oh, right. Sophia AI. You can put VTubers. Are VTubers AI? No, they're not AI.
No, oh,
There's a real person behind the
yeah.
VTuber.
But again, that's something we could add to the tree.
All right, let's see. This is a long question. I'll read this one. I'm sure a lot of us play this game while multitasking, and I understand that ads we have to watch, and I'm fine with that. But on Android, I usually listen to music or YouTube today, listening on Discord. The ads hijack the audio and disrupt everything else I'm doing. I'd love to have a way where the audio is not hijacked by everything. Is there an option to turn off the ads? So yeah, no, I feel your pain. Yeah, because if you're listening to a podcast or doing anything, and then most of the time people play with the game muted, and then the ads just break through that. The advertisements, we don't have control over that. They kind of take over the game, so we don't always have control over their audio. I thought if the game's muted, though, it should mute the ad. Yeah, so I'm sorry, we don't have a ton of control over that.
Yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to ads, we don't have much control over that. The only thing that we really do have control over is if there are certain bugs that we could assist with relating to the ads, then we can do our best to fix them. But other than that, there isn't much that we can do.
Let's see. Someone asked, are more Metabit upgrades going to be added? That is a great question. We need to add more stuff for people to buy with their Metabits. We will, our team will brainstorm some ideas for what to do with the Metabits. I know Emily. Yeah,
we've already brainstormed a bunch of different ideas, so we'll come at you with that when we flesh it out some more. Right now, we're still just in the brainstorming phase.
Yeah, we were thinking we were talking about having a room that people decorate and they can buy items for the room. So it might be more cosmetic. The thing is, some people once you've played for a while, you save up so many Metabits. So we're not sure. We're not sure how to handle that yet.
Yeah. All right. I think we have time for a few more questions.
Oh, cool. Oh, Maxi said there's a bug with the Bluetooth connecting. Okay, I didn't know about that bug. Yeah, we'll see if we can fix that problem.
Rather than VTubers, Vocaloids would be a good addition. That's a good suggestion. Vocaloids are really cool.
What's a Vocaloid?
Have you ever heard of Miku Hatsune?
Oh, she's not a VTuber?
No, she's a
full AI.
Yeah, they record a singer's voice, and then they're able with those recordings make new music, and she becomes her own robotic idol.
And there's not a person controlling or singing for her?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think someone composes the music with all of the audio options that they have for her on file, and it's like a hologram. Oh, yeah, she's like a holographic idol. Nice. With very customizable vocals.
Random guy is trying to recover his email account. Random guy, I guess you did you send lunch at computer lunch an email? If you have, we're trying to get back. We might be a little delayed on responding to people's emails the next week because Lisa's on vacation and some of our team is going on vacation.
Yeah, the majority of our team will be away next week. We got a question. Are we going to be having a crossover with Bitcoin Billionaire Cookie Clicker or Armory and Machine series? That would be really cool.
Armory and Machine. Oh, I played that. Actually, I played all those. Bitcoin Billionaire. I thought that was great. We really liked a lot of their ideas. I don't know. I don't know if the idle games do a lot of crossovers, like Egg Inc. and stuff. But yeah, Cookie Clickers, that's the greatest. Yeah, Ortel. It's a very amazing game.
Yeah, right now we're focusing on how to make cells even better.
What is it? Burmy London keeps asking, "Are you going to make it so you can control animals one day?" Like, what do you mean? Like, you can like walk in first person with the animal, or what?
Or you want to like pick them up and drag them somewhere? Very interesting. Oh, whoa. Check out this idea, Andrew. Could you guys add an upgrade where when you complete the whole tree and reality simulator, you unlock an upgrade where you can unlock aliens?
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I wish we had more evidence of aliens because if we did, we'd love to add them in the game, but there's just no evidence yet, and we're trying to do what we can based on facts. That's what we decided.
We would add them right away if we found them. So, this is for yes, just.
Will Mesozoic Valley get Metabit upgrades at some point?
It would be cool, I guess. I mean, we have the main game, and then we have like the bubble universes, and they kind of work differently. So the Metabit upgrades work really well for the main simulation, which works a lot like Cookie Clickers. If you've played Cookie Clickers, they have the heavenly chips. So that concept works really well with that type of prestige mechanic. But with the Beyond and the Mesozoic Valley, it's kind of different. So I don't know if it'll work with that, and that's one of the reasons we haven't added them to the Mesozoic Valley. Oh, here we go. Someone asked, Super Idol asked, can we get a buff on the Supergiant Star? Because I feel like I dumped over 1K Darwinium on those no purpose. Did you not get the right cards you want, or you felt like you didn't get enough epic cards? Sometimes I feel like we could give a few more epics. It's a little stingy on epics.
Yeah, I know we've discussed that a little bit. Again, like it's a prioritization thing, but if that's popularly requested enough, we'll definitely look into it further.
The Super Idol, is it more about not getting enough epics, or you just don't get the right card type that you wanted?
What would the possibility of adding a bit more to the multiverse concept to play on the potential of creatures that are mythical but have possibility of being real?
I don't know.
It's a good question.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
It would be really cool to possibly do like a very small update relating to like mythical creatures and like folklore, probably around like Halloween or something.
Yeah, if it was in the context of like fiction, that might work, like a folklore slash like a make believe animals. Like we wanted to do those cryptids or something, like Bigfoot, have them hidden in the world for Halloween, but that might be till next year.
Yeah, this is pie in the sky, blue sky scenario. If we could hit everything on our lists, we would love to do that.
Oh, I see. Super Idol's trying to get Alpha Centauri cards. Yeah. We also lowered the rank you need now because we know it was impossible to get those high ranks in Alpha Centauri. So the newer updates should have a lower threshold to get that achievement.
Lots of really cool creative ideas going on in here. I'm digging all of this. Thank you for all your feedback. This is really cool.
Spider-Man movie crossover. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me call Warner Brothers.
Yeah, we have to get the IP.
Oh, you can play that, Emily. Emily got a PS5 last month.
Oh yeah, I've been thoroughly enjoying it. I'm looking forward to playing Horizon Forbidden West in February, so that's where I'll be.
Yeah, that's here. That's the game you're real excited about. That's February. That's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm replaying the original right now. Let's see. We are going to be making a roadmap in January. So again, that will be added onto our social channels. So keep an eye out for it then.
See, Burmy London asks, we'll add another currency to the main simulation. Yeah, we do want to add more currencies. I think one restriction we run into is like a UI restriction. We just run out of room to stick more currencies. So this is a problem we run into all the time where it's like we run out of space to put buttons and numbers. So once we figure out the UI, we do want to add like multiple currencies. Specifically, if we did like a plant branch, the plants feel like they would have a separate currency, but we don't exactly know how that would work.
We've been asked, could you guys update and change the humanoid colonists and superhumans because it feels like they're just for show? I know that our researcher and writer would wholeheartedly agree with you, and she would be very excited to update that part of the tree. And again, that is related to some tree updates that we have planned for the future, but we need to scope out how long that would take us and when we would be able to get around to doing it.
Yeah, we want to do some fun stuff with that. Someone was saying click and hold. What was that? Oh, I thought someone said, oh yeah, can we add a hold and click anytime soon? Oh yeah, piano notes. Yes, I'm planning to add a click and hold feature on the main simulation. It's been on my to-do list for a while. So it just means, because on the Beyond and in the Mesozoic, you just hold to buy. And on the main simulation, it's not like that. It's a lot more easy just to hold. So we'll get that feature in there.
Will there be an update in the future that makes the user able to get out of the simulation? So meta.
Yeah, that's such a good idea. Yeah, that's a great idea.
There's no getting out of the simulation. Yeah. No, but that would be a really cool story feature to explore, which is something we're always actively developing. We're always wondering how we can improve the story in Cells.
Oh, here we go, Emily. Will Archie get another appearance?
If there's a will, there's an Archie. I'm always looking for a way to fit Archie in somewhere. So if you guys here's the question I have for all of you. And we have another actual big question for everyone. Although honestly, I think you've already answered it. Our question for all of you was going to be, what do you want to see from us next year? But I feel like a lot of you have already provided so much feedback and expectations that I'm just buzzing with inspiration now. But yes, Archie. Would you guys want to see Archie in the garden in some capacity? Maybe a secret achievement? Floating out in outer space in a little spacesuit, or as a cyborg or something?
Big boy Depresso already said space Archie ?
Yeah, if you want a space Archie, let me know, because if I only want space Archie, it won't happen. So if everyone wants space Archie, there's a chance.
Gotta get him. We gotta put an astronaut suit on him.
Yeah, or make him a robot.
A robot Archie. Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun to have him somewhere. I guess hide him somewhere in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Could be on Mars.
Archie may be dead, but never dead in our hearts.
He's only dead in the present.
Yes. But he'll come back in the future.
Oh, Archie rover. Okay, that's a good idea.
If someone makes an Archie rover or an Archie satellite for the contest, automatically my top 3. I'm just saying. All right, I think we have enough time for 1 or 2 more questions.
Let's see. Darnicle says some HD updates. The Raptors look kind of weird and blocky. Yeah, the Raptors, their walk cycle is actually just a sped up, or the run cycle is actually a sped up walk cycle, so they look kind of funny. It's a little tough for us to do HD stuff because we want the game to run on all these platforms, so it does have to run on the slower Android phones, and then but on PC sometimes the graphics look a little chunky. So we apologize about that.
All right.
But do you want to show them the code, the Darwinium code again?
Yeah. If anyone's coming in late, this is our Darwinium code for December, cellular. I think everyone's had quite the cellular year. So there you go. It's for 30 cubes. All right. I think that about wraps it up. Oh, well, my question for everyone was, what does everyone want to see us do next year? If you could pick one thing, what is it that you would want us to do? Just one. We want to hear from you guys.
And it doesn't mean we're gonna do it.
Yeah, but again, like, we might communicate it to the team and see how they feel about it too. So that's what the whole point of this live stream is, to open the lines of communication.
We hope that we already know what people want, but let's see. Yep.
Oh, plants, we got lots of suggestions.
Yeah, plants would be totally cool. We're just working towards it.
Yeah, when you say new micro universe, you mean new bubble universe?
Oh yeah, more secret achievements. Yeah, we're definitely going to try to block out time to do more secret achievements because they're just super fun and like they're awesome. So
people are saying space, Archie, Andrew.
I feel like you primed them to want that, request that feature.
Guys, do you want it or not?
But how's it gonna work? How's his head gonna work in a astronaut bubble? Like his mouth is like way out. So.
It could be an oval, but he could also just be a cyborg. Archie doesn't need oxygen. He's fine.
The Archie satellite. Some people want more aquatic life. Yeah, aquatic life would be cool. I think we do want to explore other branches of evolution, like what are crabs, and so those could live underwater.
And for anyone who doesn't know how to put in the code, it's if you go into the top right corner, there's a hamburger menu. You click on it and scroll down to redeem code, and you can redeem it there. But if you're on iOS, you can only redeem the code if you have access to a computer, and you can download Cell to Singularity on Steam and use the cloud transfer system.
Yeah, why Gizzy? So you're not doing the mythical lore. Mythical lore is tough because we want to stick to things that are real or true or something. But I do think if mythical lore was like in the context of like, oh, this is something that human beings like created, like fiction and stuff, which like fiction is real. So if it would be fun to have maybe a month where we have mythical creatures or animals like that, so that maybe next Halloween, the whole month we could have some of those animals.
Yeah, and I'm seeing lots of suggestions for like individual creatures, like some like crustaceans and arthropods, insects, and individual like mammals and stuff. So all of that we'll be keeping in mind as well.
Oh wait, manatees. Are manatees mammals?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we totally.
We were going to put manatees in the game, but we decided to replace them with Dolphins.
Well, dolphins are, everybody loves dolphins.
Everyone loves dolphins, but manatees are really cool and unique.
Oh yeah, well manatees. Well, in that case, yeah, we can definitely get manatees in because we already have the aquatic mammal branch. So we just need to make a 3D model, and yeah, so yeah,
That would be cool.
Yeah, those
But
are.
I don't think they're even on the tree though. But so it would be
No,
cool
yeah,
to at least add them as like traits.
yeah. Oh, now somebody said Norwhales. We thought about Norwhales because
Uh,
they're also really unique with their
they're on the tree
unicorn.
though.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they're on
Oh,
the tree. They just don't have a 3D model.
oh, okay. Oh, damn. Okay. Maybe we got to make that.
Well, unfortunately, we can't make everything a 3D model. If we had the capacity for that, we would love to, but we do need to consider performance. So
We need more capacity.
yeah, well, all of this is great feedback, everyone. So I'll be referring back to all of your comments when we are discussing with the team about plans for the roadmap.
Yeah. Oh, later, Saucer said, "Can you add more constellations?" Yeah, we're planning to add more constellations as we continue work on the space expansion.
Mm-hmm. And we also seem to be getting a lot of people asking if we could do like more seasonal stuff, like for April Fools, Halloween, that kind of stuff. So I know we kind of dropped the ball a little bit this year because we have been focusing so much on the Beyond. So it would be really cool to just keep that in mind moving forward and seeing if people do really want that. Then I would like to have it on my radar.
Yeah. This Barnacle wants to see. I want to see monkeys high five and do other human gestures. Yeah, I like that idea. It's pretty good.
I see someone wants the real rock expansion. So I'm really sorry that one struck a chord for so many people. We thought hardly anyone would want a rock expansion, so we thought that would be a good April Fool's joke.
Yeah, it's a cool idea. We are, as we mentioned, so the James Webb, we're doing an event for that. We are exploring smaller mini games and events. So maybe next year we might have the capacity to do smaller scale trees that are different. And then something like a joke, like just doing rocks or like geology is something we could possibly do.
There's just so many options, guys. Thanks for all your feedback because we're trying to figure out what our fans want the most, and it wouldn't be.
What's this?
Oh,
sorry. What's this going on with the Polish translation team is over 85% done with the translations. What do you mean? Are you the one translating it? The stormwater?
I think I did hear whispers of there being like a team of Polish players fixing up the translation for us.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we gotta make sure that Nisa coordinates with them so we can get those translations into the game because I know the Polish translation needs a lot of work.
Well, thank you for relaying the information to us. Yeah, we'll talk to you. We are over time though, so thanks again, everyone, for all of your feedback again. As I was saying before, if it weren't for all of your suggestions and feedback during the live streams, our communication with you wouldn't be nearly as transparent. So this is the perfect time to let us know what's on your mind and to see what kind of stuff you want in the game because we're always thinking about the fans and what they want. So thank you again, everybody, and we hope you have a very happy holiday and a safe new year, and we can't wait to see you in January of 2022.
Yeah, happy holidays, everyone, and thanks for joining us. And we're really excited about 2022. So yeah, stay cellular, everyone.
Bye. Stay cellular.